Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube videos for Meta 26. Today, I will introduce some homework problem you may encounter in section 12.1. And from now, my YouTube channel playlist for Meta 26 will be mainly on homework help problem, the videos. And I will not make any lecture video content because of the time constraint, and Meta 26, you have a lot of resources on campus from other professors. You could do well. And I will work over some challenging or maybe you find hard homework problem over the videos, and I hope it's helpful. And I wish, and I would use my best. I would do my best to make your learning experiences of Meta 26 less painful and finishing this school year very strong. And I'm really passionate about making education equitable and enjoyable. So let's get started for this homework from Web Design for section 12.1. So now we have described the surface R3 represented by the equation x plus y equal to 2. For now, in R3 means we have x, y, z axis. But now we have x and y, there's z. So if there's a missing z, then z is a 0. And the surface is on the z plane, so z is a 0. And we first eliminate the third choices. So it's only x, y, and z. So if x plus y equals to 2, then y it is 2 minus x. They're all correct here. And the third one, it is out. If there's the z, it is missing, then it's already in the z plane. So we eliminate all the choices with z plane. With z, so the first and the fifth, it is out. And it's like lying on the x, y. We now between choice 2 and 4. So x, y, it is horizontally. It is not touching any z-axis and is not from hidden or thing. So we just it's a vertical. So the vertical plane, it is, in this case, the z is 0, means like the height is always a height based from like 0 and then extended, just vertical extended, but the direction is horizontal. So now you can say like the choice 2, it is what you can expect for the answer. But I may be wrong, but I will check. Now this is to find the length of the side in a triangle. So for PQ is a new second vector. So I'm going to do some operations here. For P and Q, so we do the P minus Q. To make sure your computer made the correct order, if P and then Q, then it's P minus Q. If it's Q and R, then Q minus R. If it's R and P, then R coordinate minus P coordinate. Those asking for the magnitude. If just to visualize here, if they form a right triangle, then it is if PQ plus QR plus RP, they're equal. If this plus this equal to this, when this plus this equal to this, then it is the right triangle. What to make a triangle means like if we have a two sides is A, I have a three sides is A, B, and C. If A squared plus B squared equal to C squared, then this is the right triangle. Otherwise, it is not. If it's ice, those are two sides, it is equal, and one side it is not equal. Then just use this information to find out what is the right triangle, what is iso triangle. Yeah. Okay, so problem 5 is the distance formula here. So we have from x1 plane, so xy plane, it means like z is a 0, yz plane, it is x equal to a 0. So if it's a whatever two variable plane, then the third or missing variable equal to a 0. If you calculate that any point ABC from the given condition. So here you use the distance formula for 3D. You're going to be x equal to 1, the y so it's going to be 1 squared plus negative 5 squared plus 5 minus a 0 squared. And then that is going to be the distance from the point. Okay, better. So if you want to find the x1 plus here, it's going to be 1 minus 1, negative 5 minus negative 5, then 5 minus a 0, then just under a square root. Well, y is the same thing. And now going to be the axis. If it's x-axis, the y and z is a 0. It's a y-axis, is x and z is a 0. Z-axis means like when x and y are zeros. So plug in those calculating the distance equations. And the circle and this, now we explore this sphere. It's centered as HKL with a radius R. We wrote the mass x minus h to the square plus y minus k to the square plus z minus l to the square equal to r squared. We'll give me the center of this sphere and the radius. The intersection of x, y plane, it is z is 0, x is y is 0, the yz plane is x equal to a 0. Now to find the equation of a sphere that passes through the point negative 7, 3, negative 5, and it has center of 5, 8, and 1. And you can write this the third that the sphere equation to find is like the center, it is 581, so it's x minus 5 to the square plus y minus 8 to the square, then plus z minus 1 to the square equal to r squared. The nearest point from it is going to be 75. So if it passes through the point, just not touch the point, okay, and here we need to find the radius. How to find the radius? Like there are 2 points here, right? So the passes through the point, the 2 points like it's, and they intersect the sphere. So we need to find the distance between 2 points. That is the radius. That is the radius of the circle. Once you find the radius, just pop it into the equation, just to find all the points you want to the equation. So the point for this, it is for number 7, just to find the distance of the find a distance between 2 points, and then find the radius of the sphere, and then just put back in just 2 points, just then just reconstruct the equation of this sphere. It's a same thing, but the origin is like the point is a 0, 0, and a 0. Okay, so let's just back to this question. Now we have this equation here. We want to write them in the standard form. And back to the differential equation circle, you have a center perhaps x, y, and z. You have going to be x minus a squared, then plus y minus b squared, and plus c minus z squared equal to r squared. Then just expand them out. Just then reconstruct those terms to find your center of this sphere and a radius. Okay, I think I'm going to talk about much of like homework videos because I hope it is helpful. So this is going to be all the homework for 12.1. I will introduce the homework problem for 12.2 in next videos. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.